Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barça and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Frankie de Jong, who have recently slammed lies and falsehoods about salary. Liverpool move have been ruled out, according to Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool was also interested in Frankie de Jong lately, according to reports, and Fabrizio have said that is not the case, whereas Frankie de Jong at the same time slamming lies and falsehood about rumors concerning salary cuts. We are going to be discussing on everything. Then secondly, talking about our advisor Jordi Cruyff, who in a recent interview talks Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, Fati, and how to improve the squad. We are also going to be discussing on everything he has to say. So guys, before we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and please watch the video right up to the very end. Barça, Barça, Barça. Frankie de Jong has slammed lies and falsehoods that have been reported about his salary, while Fabrizio Romano has ruled out Liverpool signing him. The Barcelona midfielder was heavily linked with a move to Manchester United in the summer. This dragged on and on for far too long, especially given the noises coming out of the Young's camp throughout the summer that he wanted to remain at Barcelona. Man United eventually looked elsewhere as they signed Casemiro from Real Madrid for a fee up to £60 million. Barcelona's financial struggles are well known, and it has been claimed that Frankie de Jong has taken a pay cut to help with their running costs. This was slammed during the summer as they still found a way to spend over £100 million on new players. Gary Neville even accused Barcelona of bullying their midfielder. Frankie de Jong has clarified reports recently about his salary and has confirmed that the money he has missed out on will come back. He said, "There have been many lies and falsehoods about my salary," de Jong told TV Nos via Mundo Deportivo. He continued by saying, "In each of the first 3 years I played here, I cut my salary. Eventually the money comes back and it comes on top of my normal salary, so it looks bigger." I think a lot of people don't understand this, but the figures the media are spreading are all false. Frankie de Jong has also reiterated that his opinion never changed about wanting to remain at Barcelona. He said, "I was calm. I decided in May I wanted to stay. My opinion never changed. I remained calm. Then the pressure will start coming from outside. I wanted to stay at Barca, so it never made me confused." Barcelona boss Xavi has added that we have to change our mentality if we want to win titles. "I don't target the players. I'm the most responsible. We are starting a project. We are a team under construction." Reports have emerged in recent days that a move to Liverpool could be on the cards for Frankie de Jong. The Reds are known to be admirers of Jude Bellingham as they pursue a new star midfielder. The race to sign Bellingham is hotting up, with Real Madrid also keen. Naturally, Liverpool are being linked with alternative, but Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Jong situation has not altered. Liverpool have been the latest team linked with Frankie de Jong recently, as well as back in August. "But my understanding is nothing has changed with his situation," Fabrizio said. And he said, as he said also in the last days and weeks, he wanted to stay at Barcelona and there are still no changes. This situation could only change if Frankie de Jong himself decides to go. Liverpool were focused on different kind of players despite rumors of de Jong at the end of August and again more recently. So about Frankie de Jong, we can see from his recent interview that he tried to clarify those rumors about salary cuts and everything like that. A lot have been spoken about Frankie de Jong, critics as well, about the fact that Frankie de Jong has not been too loyal. He has not taken salary cut despite the pressure from the Barca board for him to take a cut in order to stay at the Camp Nou. And here we are seeing Frankie de Jong trying to say, look, all those things are just lies, rumors, the media just breaking falsehoods. He did even confirm that since he came to Barcelona back in 2019, he has always been taking pay cuts every season. But the good thing is Barcelona always balance it back. So it's just something as a deferred. It's not something like cut entirely, but it's a deferred. When they cut it, they'll bring it back at some point. And he said all those things are just rubbish. So, talking also about his future, recently we have been talking about Frankie de Jong, also linked to Liverpool. That Liverpool have entered the race, that have joined Manchester United, who are still in the race strongly for Frankie. But here we are, we can see transfer expert Fabrizio Romano trying to clarify things up, saying that Liverpool are not interested. Liverpool have never been interested. He's not a Liverpool style of midfielder. Jurgen Klopp have not really admired him to be the style of midfielder that he wants, as Jude Bellingham is a player that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool really wants, and Frankie de Jong is a different profile kind of player. So that's where the difference are right now. So interesting to see those clarifications from both from the Fabrizio Romano himself, and of course from midfielder Frankie de Jong about his salary and his future at Barcelona. Of course, he's still happy despite the fact that he has barely played a lot of minutes like he used to play. But I can see Frankie de Jong still happy, and he still believes that his time will come when he will be a starting player all the time. Then on to the next story of discussion. But in the aftermath of Barca's 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid on Sunday's El Clasico, Jordi Cruyff spoke to the media, offering his thoughts on the loss. The Barcelona advisor criticized the team's lack of defensive acumen after conceding the first goal, but refused to put up the referee denying Robert Lewandowski a penalty as an excuse. He said, "The 1-0 made us play urgently and leave more space. In football, you have to defend well and take advantage of what you have up front. If you don't, you tend to lose despite having possession. When you fall, you have to get up again. The normal thing is that at least you look at it. It surprises us, but that doesn't serve as an excuse. I don't want that to seem like an argument for our defeats," he added when asked about the penalty. Jordi Cruyff offered some silver lining on the defeat as well, praising the Barcelona team for performing well in the second half. He also praised some of the individual performers, including substitute Ansu Fati and Ferran Torres. He said, "There were moments when we didn't create much danger. When we reached the final third of the field, the 2-1 has given us morale and faith to be able to scratch something, but the penalty to make it 3-1 finished the match. Ansu entered well. He was also decisive in the goal. The goal is great for Ferran Torres' confidence. That always helps the team. Very, very important games are coming, and we have to get up as soon as possible to get the winning streak back," Jurgen Cruyff said when asked about the substitute. The Barcelona advisor went on to offer insight on the club's expected activity in the transfer market, but admitted that the current crop of players has the quality to compete for every competition. He said, "It's our job with the coaching staff. Always analyze what's coming in 12 to 8 months, keeping an eye on the market. We made a big change in the summer. Obviously, we couldn't finish everything that was started. But with all the players available, there are plenty of arguments, to be able to compete for everything." Finally, Cruyff mentioned the role of injuries that can play a key role in Barcelona's form by saying, "Sometimes there is bad luck. Like now that everyone at the back has been injured, this affects the team's dynamics, and unfortunately streaks like the one we have had to end, it helps to see the things we still have to improve." So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.